Once upon a time, in a quiet little village nestled between green hills and flowering meadows, lived two girls named Emma and Chloe. They were best friends since they were toddlers, always seen together in the fields, sharing berries, giggling under the apple trees, or making flower crowns for the animals in the woods. Their bond was special, like sunshine that never dimmed even on cloudy days. Emma had hair the color of caramel and a laugh that sounded like wind chimes dancing in the breeze. She was gentle and curious, always asking questions about the stars or why frogs croaked at night. Chloe, with her dark curls and bright blue eyes, was bold and full of ideas. She believed in magic, talked to butterflies, and once tried to convince the whole village that she saw a cloud shaped like a dragon breathe real fire. They were inseparable. Until one summer morning changed everything. The village was preparing for the Grand Bloom Festival, a day where children showed their handmade decorations, dances, and songs to welcome the season of blossoms. Emma and Chloe had been working for weeks on their magical puppet show, a story of a fairy who planted kindness seeds and made gardens grow in people's hearts. Their show was to be the highlight of the festival. But the night before the big day, something unexpected happened. Chloe accidentally spilled her paint water all over the fairy puppets Emma had carefully painted. The colors smeared, the wings tore, and the glitter turned into clumps. Chloe gasped, her hands frozen. Emma, walking in with a tray of cookies, saw the ruined puppets and dropped the tray. "You ruined it," Emma cried, tears forming in her eyes. "I worked so hard on those." "I didn't mean to," Chloe said softly. "I was trying to add more sparkle." "I'm sorry." But Emma turned away. She didn't say a word, just quietly picked up the torn puppets and left. The next morning, the stage was empty. The puppet show was cancelled. Emma sat beside her mother, watching the other performances with a quiet face, and Chloe sat far on the other side of the crowd, fidgeting with the hem of her dress. Days passed. Then weeks. The fields looked the same. The sun still rose and birds still sang, but something was missing. Chloe didn't visit Emma's treehouse anymore. Emma didn't run to Chloe's window with a jar of fireflies at night. One evening, as the village slept under a stardusted sky, a strange twinkling glow appeared in the woods. It was soft at first, like a dream trying to whisper hello. A golden light shimmered through the leaves and wrapped around a silver flower blooming from a mossy rock. Emma, who had wandered into the woods with her journal, saw the glow and stepped closer. Chloe, who had followed the same path from the other side, chasing what she thought was a firefly with a crown, also stepped near. Their eyes widened when they saw each other. They hadn't spoken in almost a month. Before either of them could speak, the silver flower began to hum. Yes, hum. It sang a soft, lilting tune that made the air sparkle. Then it opened. Out flew a tiny creature with wings like stained glass and eyes like polished stones. "You found me," the creature smiled. "How lovely. I'm Willow, the spirit of the Glimmer Grove. And you two are exactly who I've been waiting for." Emma and Chloe looked at each other, confused and speechless. Willow fluttered between them. "You two hold a very rare kind of magic. The kind born from true friendship and healed by forgiveness. But that magic is fading. If it's not restored by sunrise, it may disappear forever. And with it, so will I." Emma blinked. "Forgiveness?" Chloe looked at the ground. "I ruined what we made. I said I was sorry, but I understand if you can't forgive me." Willow spun in a circle. "Time is short, but the heart is wide. Come with me. There's a journey you must take. Only by helping others find kindness can your own be mended." Without waiting, Willow flew deeper into the forest. The girls hesitated for only a moment, then followed. Their first stop was a clearing where two squirrels argued over a pile of acorns. One had hoarded more than it needed, while the other was hungry and cold. Emma approached gently and sat beside them. She split her sandwich in half and offered it to them. "You both deserve to feel safe and full," she said. "Why not share what you have? Maybe you'll discover it's more than enough for both." The squirrels looked at each other, sniffed the sandwich, and slowly began to share the acorns too. As they did, a soft golden leaf floated down, glowing gently before it dissolved into the air. Willow clapped her tiny hands. One act of kindness, one piece of magic restored. Next, they reached a pond where a duckling cried alone. It had lost its way and couldn't find its mother. Chloe knelt beside the water, cupped her hands around her mouth, and made gentle cooing sounds. The trees echoed her call. Minutes passed, then rustling from the reeds. The mother duck appeared, quacking joyfully as she hurried to her baby. The duckling chirped, waddling into her feathers. Chloe smiled and wiped a tear from her cheek. "Even the smallest kindness can make the biggest difference," Willow whispered. As they continued, each moment of compassion helping a hedgehog cross a stream, cheering up a weeping willow tree that hadn't bloomed in years, giving a nightingale the courage to sing again, restored a glowing petal to the silver flower Willow carried in her satchel. But the final petal, the brightest one, remained dim. "Only one thing left," Willow said gently, "the kindness you owe each other." Emma turned to Chloe. "I was hurt. I felt like everything we built was gone in a splash of water. But I didn't try to understand. I let one moment break so much more. I'm sorry too." Chloe looked up, eyes glistening. "I never meant to ruin our show. I just wanted to make it special. I missed you every single day." Emma smiled and reached out. "Chloe, will you be my best friend again?" Chloe took her hand. "I never stopped." At that moment, the last petal glowed so bright it lit up the whole forest. The silver flower in Willow's satchel shimmered and rose into the sky, blooming above their heads in a burst of sparkling magic. Willow flew around them laughing. "The magic is restored. Your kindness, your forgiveness, it healed more than just your hearts. You've helped the forest, and me, too." Suddenly, with a swirl of golden mist, the girls found themselves back in the village. But something had changed. People stood in the streets, looking at the sky. From above, flower petals in every color rained down. Trees glowed gently. The air smelled of sweet dreams and hope. The next morning, Emma and Chloe returned to the puppet stage, this time with a new story. It was about two friends, a mistake, a journey, and a magical creature who reminded them what truly mattered. The village clapped, laughed, and cried. The girls bowed, holding hands, with Willow perched invisibly on Chloe's shoulder. From that day forward, Emma and Chloe became the village's messengers of kindness. They taught the younger children how to listen, how to say sorry, and how to forgive. They organized kindness days, fairy garden workshops, and starlight storytelling nights. And every so often, when the moon was full and the forest hummed a soft lullaby, a silver flower would bloom near the mossy rock in Glimmer Grove, reminding everyone that magic lives where kindness grows. So, the next time someone hurts you, or you make a mistake, remember Emma and Chloe. A little forgiveness can open a door to something more magical than you ever imagined. Close your eyes now and let your dreams take you where the silver flowers bloom and fairy wings shimmer under moonlight. Good night, little one, and remember, kindness always finds its way home.